I raised my rifle and took aim at a wolf when something felt off about the surroundings. I quickly cranked my scope up to 8x magnification, and sure enough, spotted a high-powered signal jammer not far away. My instincts kicked into high gear. I swept the area and realized signal jammers were planted all around the farm in every direction. As a former Special Forces operator, I knew right then and there this was bad news. Before I could even react, 4 armed vehicles came barreling toward my place. Inside were members of the local mercenary outfit, Notorious Killers, every last one of them. Watching them close and fast, I fired a warning shot and yelled for my wife and daughter inside to take cover, then bolted for the house. The gunmen were already at my doorstep, opening fire. I found cover and fired back. 1 second later, one of the mercs in the vehicle was missing half his head. My wife and daughter heard the gunfire and grabbed their phones to call 911, but there was zero signal. These guys had no idea who they were messing with. Seeing I was outnumbered, I rushed inside with my rifle, told my family to get upstairs to the bedroom, and quickly loaded fresh rounds. When the gunmen stormed in, I threw open the door and dropped one of them instantly. That set them off. They lit up the house with automatic fire. When things went quiet inside, their leader ordered them to surround the place. But they underestimated a former Navy SEAL. When one of them grabbed an axe to break down the door, he found it wasn't even locked. I put a round in him the moment he stepped through, then moved fast to the kitchen and deliberately smashed the bowls on the table onto the floor. That way, when they came in, I'd hear exactly where they were stepping. Just like I planned, when they burst in, they focused on checking the corners and did notice the broken porcelain scattered across the floor. The second someone stepped on the shards, I fired through the door. My wife and daughter were huddled in a closet, shaking with fear. When an enemy tried to pull open the door, my wife pulled the trigger without hesitation. Hearing the intense firefight inside, the leader realized he wasn't dealing with an average target and called for backup. But they had completely underestimated my combat skills. One gunman reached the bottom of the stairs and instantly had my barrel pressed against his skull. This pushed the leader over the edge. He brought his men in and opened fire on me as I retreated.